A bad screwdriver ruins a good project. You already know the feeling. Screws slipping, angles fighting you, your wrist paying the price. So rather than leaving you guessing, this guide breaks down the best ratcheting screwdrivers at every price point. Whether you need something compact for quick fixes or a precision tool for serious daily work, everything here earned its spot. Keep reading, and by the end, you'll know exactly which one belongs in your toolbox.
Some jobs are not about features, they're about fitting where other tools simply cannot. The DURATECH Stubby set costs around $19 and solves that exact problem. You actually get two drivers, one standard 12-in-1 and one stubby 12-in-1, both using double-ended bits that cover Phillips, slotted, and torque sizes. The bits use S2 alloy steel with nickel plating, which offers greater hardness and corrosion resistance than typical chrome vanadium tools. A quick-load ball-bearing lock mechanism keeps bits secure and allows one-handed swapping. The 3-mode ratchet switches direction cleanly depending on the task. Since the handle stores all bits internally, losing a piece during a job becomes far less likely. For engine bays, tight cabinet corners, or any space a full-size driver cannot enter, this fills the gap reliably. MrToNo approaches the experience differently by prioritizing control over sheer bit count. 42 pieces are included, 8 longer 45mm bits for extended reach, and 32 shorter 25mm bits for precision work. The aluminum T-handle is the standout feature. It lets you press force downward with your palm, rather than relying entirely on wrist rotation, which improves accuracy and reduces strain on longer tasks. Inside, a 58-tooth ratchet mechanism with a 6.2-degree swing arc keeps motion smooth even in confined spaces. All bits carry magnetic strength, and the case includes a magnetizer so you can restore that strength when it fades. S2 alloy steel construction holds up well through repeated heavy use. If comfort and control matter more to you than raw piece count, this one fits naturally. The ATuMan moves past being just a screwdriver and starts behaving like a modular tool platform. 40 pieces are included, S2 alloy steel bits, and chrome vanadium sleeves, giving it durability that exceeds typical budget options. The 180-degree pivoting ratchet head is the defining feature. Angle it wherever the space demands, whether behind pipes, inside machinery, or around corners where a straight driver is useless. The 45-tooth ratchet mechanism produces an 8-degree swing arc, meaning you continue working even when hand movement is almost completely restricted. An extension rod adds roughly 4.7 inches of additional reach, and magnetic connections keep every attachment stable under pressure. Priced close to $30, the flexibility alone makes it worth considering if your work regularly takes you into difficult spaces.
Let's open with something approachable. The Amazon Basics ratcheting set costs around $15 and immediately delivers more than you expect at that price. You get a full 73-piece kit covering spanner, Torx, hex, square, flat, and Phillips configurations. What makes this thoughtful is the division between two bit types. Magnetic bits handle household tasks like furniture assembly or appliance repair, while non-magnetic precision bits tackle sensitive electronics such as phones and watches. A 3-setting ratchet lets you toggle between forward, reverse, and locked mode without fumbling. The free spinning base lets your palm hold steady pressure while your fingers do the turning. Chrome vanadium steel with a corrosion-resistant finish rounds out a set that punches well above its price.
Stepping up to around $24, the MECHMAX starts feeling less like a single tool and more like a complete home solution. 55 bits and 9 sockets come included, all made from chrome vanadium steel for better hardness and wear resistance over time. Magnetic tips keep screws locked in even when you're working at odd angles or upside down. The 3-way ratcheting system lets you shift between forward, reverse, and lock without losing your rhythm mid-task, which matters most when space is tight and repositioning costs you time. An anti-slip TPR grip on the handle transfers torque efficiently without punishing your hand. The case design is organized,
with each bit sitting in a fixed slot so nothing rattles loose or gets lost. For general home repair, this becomes the set you always reach for.
Wera built the 28RA1 around mechanism quality rather than feature lists, and that focus shows immediately. The fine-tooth ratchet sits inside the handle itself, enabling rapid rotation from even the smallest hand movements. A spinning function allows you to drive low-resistance screws quickly without resetting your grip between turns. 6 bi-torsion bits are stored internally, each designed to absorb stress and maintain performance over extended use. Direction switching responds directly to a single intuitive motion. Turn the switch and the ratchet follows. At around $60 and above, this sits in premium territory, but the payoff is a screwdriver that feels precise, smooth, and purpose-built for people who work with tools every day rather than once a month.
Rather than one driver, Makita offers a complete 47-piece set that covers Phillips, Torx, hex, slotted, and square bits alongside sockets, all fitting into a compact, carry-friendly case. The 1/4-inch hex drive compatibility is what sets this apart from other kits. Those same bits work with impact drivers, which expands usefulness well beyond manual screwdriving. Alloy steel construction with a coated finish keeps durability consistent through regular use. At around $35, this feels like the natural next step if you already own basic tools and want something more organized, more complete, and still compact enough to take anywhere.
The WorkPro 12-in-1 brings things back to practical everyday use without stripping away the features that actually matter. 6 double-ended S2 steel bits live inside the handle, keeping everything organized and ready without a separate case. A quick-load auto-lock mechanism makes one-handed bit swapping clean and fast. The ratchet runs through forward, reverse, and lock positions with consistent control throughout. A nylon and TPE handle combination provides a slip-resistant grip with enough cushioning for comfortable use during longer sessions. This is not trying to replace your entire toolkit, it just handles the jobs that come up most often, reliably, and without frustration. Not every job needs a massive kit. The Ironcube keeps things tight and portable for around $11, slipping easily into a bag or glove box. 20 commonly used bits are included: Phillips, Torx, hex, square, and flathead, all built from chrome vanadium steel with magnetic tips that hold screws in place during quick repairs. The adjustable extension bar is the real bonus here. It extends your reach into deep recesses, tight cabinet interiors, and awkward electronic housings where a standard driver cannot go. The handle pairs TPR and PP materials for a grip that feels soft but controlled, and the ergonomic shaping keeps hand fatigue in check during longer sessions. This is not trying to be a complete workshop solution, but for portability and convenience, it delivers.
This Wera model takes everything a solid ratcheting driver should do, then adds flexibility that most tools at this level skip. The fine-tooth ratchet inside the handle produces quick, controlled movement even at tight angles, but the telescopic blade changes the experience entirely. Extended for deeper access, retracted when clearance disappears. The Rapidaptor quick-release chuck makes bit swapping feel instant and secure without fiddling. Bi-torsion bits are engineered to absorb repeated stress, making this a genuine daily use tool rather than an occasional one. A strong internal magnet keeps bits locked firmly during work. At around $85, this sits firmly in premium territory, but for users who want precision, speed, and adaptability without reaching for multiple tools, it justifies every cent.
Craftsman takes a no-nonsense approach and focuses on what actually gets used on a job. Around 20 bits and nut drivers are included, which already handles carpentry, electrical work, and general household repairs without overloading you with pieces you never touch. The handle design splits into 2 functional zones. One section supports quick, light-touch spinning, while the torque zone provides the firmer grip needed when force is required. Direction switching on the ratchet is clean and predictable, and the magnetic tip prevents screws from slipping, which proves especially helpful when working overhead or at awkward angles. A telescoping pickup tool comes bundled in, which feels minor until you drop a screw inside a wall cavity and suddenly appreciate it. Priced under $20, it sits near the budget range while feeling reliable enough for regular use.
Klein does not chase trends. It builds for reliability, especially for tradespeople and professionals who need tools that show up consistently over years of hard use. 14 double-sided bits are stored inside the handle alongside a 1/4-inch nut driver, so the compact exterior carries far more than it looks like it does. The ratchet system offers forward, reverse, and fixed positions, controlled through a color that feels direct and never ambiguous. A cushion grip handle stays comfortable even when applying sustained higher torque, which matters during longer continuous work. Industrial-strength steel bits handle wear better than most budget alternatives. Priced around $24, this is not the most exciting tool on this list, but it might be the one you replace least.
The vessel stands apart the moment you pick it up. The ball grip design replaces the traditional straight handle entirely, allowing palm pressure to drive force downward while your fingers control the rotation. The result is more natural, more controlled, and noticeably less fatiguing during extended work. A 36-tooth ratchet gear keeps motion smooth with short directional turns, and a rare earth magnet holds screws without slipping. Compatibility with JIS standard screws, common in Japanese electronics and vehicles, sets this further apart from generic options. Better fitment means less risk of stripping. At around $34, this is not a budget buy, but what you are paying for is a handling experience that feels genuinely different from everything else on this list.
The Megapro looks ordinary. Using it corrects that impression quickly. Built around a 28-tooth ratchet, it delivers up to 225 inch-pounds of torque, which means it handles stubborn, over-tightened screws without slipping or backing out. 13 functions compact into one driver using double-ended bits that store inside a retractable cartridge, making switching organized and fast. A rubberized grip keeps the handle comfortable even when significant force is applied. At around $38, this is not the cheapest option available, but when the job demands strength rather than just convenience, the Megapro holds up in ways that lighter tools simply cannot. Closing with something built around leverage and control. The Dozawa 42-in-1 T-handle ratchet covers both long and short S2 alloy steel bits, handling everything from basic household repairs to detailed electronics work. The T-handle design is the core advantage. It repositions your hand to deliver more force with less physical effort, since your grip naturally produces better leverage than a standard inline handle. A 58-tooth ratchet mechanism with a 6.2-degree swing arc keeps you moving in tight spaces without constant repositioning. Magnetic bits arrive pre-magnetized, and the case includes a magnetizer to restore strength over time. Priced between $25 and $30, this closes the list as a strong choice for anyone who wants both power and versatility from a single kit. That covers everything on the list. If this helped you find the right tool, leave a like and subscribe for more guides. Drop your thoughts or experiences in the comments. We read them all.